There's a lot of excitement for Ark 2, the sequel to Ark, and a lot of people are, obviously some are skeptical because, of course, Vin Diesel is one of the characters in Ark 2. I think it's pretty awesome. There's a lot of excitement, though, around, the Ark community for a continuation and maybe some real changes in ways that this franchise can evolve and get better with time. And so I want to talk about everything that we want in Ark 2. And when I say we guys, I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and opinions here, and I'd love to hear yours in the comment section down below. So let's get into it. So I think for me, guys, at number one, I'm going to give you 5 things that I really want to see here out of Ark 2 based on, my playthrough of the first Ark, or I should say just my time playing the first game. Number one for me is I want to see frequent updates where they're fixing a lot of the bugs and issues that are kind of going on. And I noticed, at least when I played Ark, there were a number of just glitches and bugs and such that really kind of hurt the experience at times. Now, sure, obviously this is a big universe, man. I totally understand that it's, something that over time you can continuously update, but I'd really like to see, the developers take their time here with this second title. Make sure things are really fleshed out, put together in a positive way. There's always going to be issues when the game releases, right? There's going to be things that need to be updated, some bugs and things that just need to be fixed. But I want to see frequent updates, consistent updates. When there's problems, just take care of it really quickly. And I think that's something that they will do here with Ark 2. But I definitely have that at number one. At number two for me, guys, I'd love to see Ark 2 have some free-to-play elements. I always talk on the YouTube channel about ever since the success of Fortnite, I just feel like it's just really opened Pandora's box to free-to-play elements for many games out there. I feel like these AAA titles definitely should have at least one mode or something of that nature that should be free-to-play. I'm not saying that it has to be the entire title needs to be free, but maybe making those multiplayer elements, making those co-op elements, maybe making a single-player story free to play. It entices people to at least try the game out, and if they really enjoy it, then they might purchase the entire title. So I think it's really important to have some free to play elements. I'd like to see a story mode from Ark. First of all, or Ark 2, I'd like to see a story mode, and that story mode is free to play, because then that might entice people to say, try out the multiplayer, try out co-op modes, which we'll get to here shortly about a full package, but I'd love to see some free to play elements. At number 3, I would really like to see in this title some similarities, but obviously differences from the first game to the second. So I'd like to see some similar locations, similar enemies, similar, characters, locations, all of those things. I would like to see some similarities from the first game, but I also want to have differences as well. You want to have that familiarity from the first game, but you also want to have significant differences as well, from characters, which obviously Vin Diesel being in the second one, to the enemies, to locations, all the different things that you can craft, all the customization features. We want to see differences, but you definitely want to still be in that same universe of Ark. We just want to have those differences and those similarities to make us feel like we're still in this living, breathing place. So similarities as well as differences. And then coming in at number 4 for me, guys, alluded to it earlier, a full package. Having multiplayer, which it sounds like Ark 2 is going to be heavily multiplayer oriented, but I'd also love to see a single player story as well as co-op modes. And this just builds on the legacy. It builds on the lore, the story of Ark. And I just think it's really important. Whether you want to play the game by yourself, you want to play it with your friends, you want to play multiplayer against the elements, PvE or PvP, whatever it is, I just think the more ways you can connect with this franchise, the better, because it just builds on everything that they're trying to do. And so I'd love to see them have a full package, to say the least. And coming in last but not least, at number 5, I'd love to see Ark 2 have continuous content over time. And I'm sure they're going to do this, guys, with the updates and everything. Having continuous updates to not only obviously take care of bugs and fix different glitches, whatever it might be, but also adding new characters, new items, new customization features. All of those things will really help the experience, I think. Adding new game modes would be awesome as well. think of like a battle royale or something. I know that battle royale is so big right now, but even adding other multiplayer elements and features and modes could be something really special as well. So I would love to see them have continuous content from the very beginning onwards throughout the course of Ark 2's lifespan. Those are the 5 things, though, guys, that I really want to see out of Ark 2. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. What are the things that you want to see in Ark 2? And let's have a real conversation about it. And for more Ark 2 content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.